I made an obby where you can change your speed, and of course it's called Change Your Speed Obby. The game's in alpha right now because I'm only testing, and this is the first game I do completely by myself, so I want to make sure everything's going well. I know it looks a little bit bland right now, but I only wanted to test out the mechanics and make sure everything's working as it should. But I needed some test players. I decided to sponsor it for $10 for 2 days to see what happens. And here are my results. First, I'll show you the ad I used. It was this beautiful image. I know, really, really cool. The game currently has 6 likes, including mine, and 2 dislikes. I actually got a dislike first, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's fun. And I got 5 favorites too. One of them being me, of course. I made badges for everybody who played for the first time and completed the first, second, and third world. So in case you wanted to see how far people got into the obby. And like I said, I put in $10 and I got 170,000 impressions. And out of those 170,000, I got 3,755 clicks and 1,572 plays, making my cost per player $0.006. For me, I think this is really good because I've done it before and my cost per play is normally a bit higher than this. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. What does this tell me? Well, around 2% of the people clicked. On YouTube, I know that's pretty normal. I don't know what it is for games, but I think I'm happy with that. The amount of people that played out of all the impressions shown was a little under 1%. But out of the people that clicked, only 41% decided to play. I'm not sure why, because my image for the ad is pretty similar for the image of the game. But I think once you click, it's because you're interested in the game. And they must be seeing something here that they don't like. Maybe I could sit here and blame the dislikes. Maybe they see like no active players. I don't know. Or very few players. I could sit here and blame all the stuff I can't control, but maybe I could make the images look nicer. Maybe that's putting people away. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, let me know. My playtime currently is 146 hours. And here's the daily active users compared to the top 10,000 experience. Top 10,000 has around 4,000 players, and mine had 1,100, which is, I'll take that. You know, a quarter of the top 10,000. I'll take that. And returning users. The thing about my game, it's really early, so I have no saving of stages, so I don't really expect people to return, and if they do, they're probably going to be disappointed, so I'm sorry about that. But here you go. The average playtime was below average for the most part until this day. It was above the 50th percentile mark, so I'm happy with that. And the total playtime, not even close to the top 10,000. I'm not surprised, but I'm really happy with the fact I even got what I have now. I'm really grateful for it. Thank you, God. Average session time for typical games is a light gray area, and my game was normally below average till June 5th. New user session time, so their first time playing the game, they play for 5 minutes. Oh, and on the day that it got sponsored, though, was the least. That's interesting. I lose about 50% of the players at the 2 minute 30-second mark. And this drop off is telling me that they're seeing stuff at the start they don't like. And that's probably how bland it looks, which is something I'm going to be working on for the beta of this game. I'm going to make everything have a theme and look a lot nicer. At 5 minutes, about 31% of the players are playing, so about a little less than a third. I don't think that's too bad. Again, I don't know. 15 minutes, only 7% of players, and yeah, it's very few playing for half an hour. I'm surprised any are. This is just total sessions, including new and returning players, versus the top 10,000 at the top. Maybe the fifth was just less people played, and those less people played for longer. I think that might be what it is. Must have been the returning players because the new player time was. Yeah, that must have been what happened. So I must have sponsored around the third, and then some people came back a few days later, but the new people coming in weren't playing for very long. I think that's what the data's telling me. If I'm wrong, let me know. I had 1,690 individual monthly active users, and most of them coming from the United States, a third, and then a few from other countries like the Philippines, Germany, Japan. Shout out if you're from any of these countries. About half of them are male. It's gonna have to guess what the other half is. No idea. It's not letting me know. 64% of them are in English. I don't trust this because how many languages are there that all these 0.1% are gonna amount to the 35% I'm missing, but that's what I'm going off of. I do have a lot of English in my games. Maybe I should translate those signs, localize them based on what language preference you have. And wow, 90% of the players are 18 plus. A lot of adults out here doing hobbies, apparently. Obviously not. I guess just lie about their age or on their parents' account. But anybody can do an obby. Yeah, people like obbies, right? People like. Also, I have this group where I have the game under, and I was trying to get people to join. First, it was just me, but now it's these people. He doesn't even have a name. Who is this? Why doesn't he have a name? Oh, he's okay, sure. Sorry for sorry for showing your profile. But at first, it was just me. Now we got three awesome people here. And Roblox is annoying with this not letting me see what's in the group, which is pretty annoying, but and the stat you guys care about the most, how much Robux did I make? I have one game pass for 100 Robux that gives you unlimited skip stages, and I had three sales on it. So I appreciate these people that bought this game pass, my first Robux from this game. I'm really grateful for it. I know you guys probably care most about Robux, but I cared about the feedback I got from this game. So very soon I'll be posting a video about the feedback I received and what I plan on doing with it. So if that interests you, stick around. And thank you, God, for letting this alpha testing go well. I'm very, very happy with it. Way better than I thought it would go. And I got some great feedback. God gave me the right people in this game that gave me feedback. I was worried nobody would give me any feedback, but people did. So thank you, God. And thank you all who played this game. And if you want to, it's in the description. And I'll leave a comment with the game if that interests you. And you have feedback, leave me some feedback.